Big numbers. 100-minute bag. That's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Yeah,
it's a clash
always yelling.
AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Please, thank you, sir. Small one, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my good man.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl. We'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Room here to run.
That shit is too fucking fluke, man. That shit is not real, realistic.
Down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
How the fuck can you play the game when you got niggas just flying around the field like that? This shit ain't even realistic.
Yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Shit, they need to be better with this shit, man. This shit is not even realistic.
Now after
football.
the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They gotta make this shit more realistic, man. This shit is...
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
180. We're 33.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 63 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Check.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, look three. Hey, check 24. Watch 25. 64, weak. Attack.
The fuck?
Now we'll give right side Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short.
I ain't got no fucking linebackers, man. I need my motherfucking safeties and everybody else is stepped up.
To call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
I'm coming after you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And able to
Fumble,
hold it
bitch.
in is Kittle. And they get
Come
him
on,
down
man. You got
before he
a
takes
title
it
match.
across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there at a
Next
Kansas
Kittle, I
City
can't leave
first
Kittle
down.
one-on-one.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain.
Somebody hurt him.
2nd down.
Please hurt him.
He shows you right there. He can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety
I'm
position.
down my back.
The
Fuck
evolution
that.
of the position
Should
has
have
really been
my back
significant,
up.
hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
57 colors. 52.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow. Go on. Easy. 15. 93's the mic. Oh, Josh right. Day, every day. Any day. Check 93's the mic. 93. 15. You got nothing. Show it up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Come on.
Goodwin able to haul it
Crack of
in.
that shit,
And they're going to
man.
have another
Nigga
first down
ass,
as he's going to
man.
be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
But we're used to seeing the guys who consider
Niggas
number
gay
one
ass
receiver
shit,
double
man. That
covered.
nigga's
But how
some
about
shit,
this guy?
man.
He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
Let him get away with that shit, man.
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Check 13. Check 13. Kill. On Sunday. Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. The connection made. It's Graham.
He ain't
And
jumping in
they'll
front of
bring
that,
him down
Lord.
at the 13-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
Shit. This fucking video game. Look at that, man. It's not realistic, man.
Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs have
good
taken
D,
the
y'all.
lead.
Gotta make that tackle, y'all.
Rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up
He's
front
ain't
because
got-
they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit
Shit don't
each
do
of them
all
on the
that.
helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Mayfield.
What the fuck?
And his throw is incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the honey badger, there to knock
There
it
go
away.
Mayfield with that bullshit.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play
you go with that
on it while it's
bullshit.
in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Fuck. That was mine.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, box truck.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Shit.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that
Hey,
time.
that didn't let me clip on him
Put a little too
enough,
much
man.
air
Shit
under this one,
over,
and it
bro.
turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
I do not like Baker Mayfield. I don't like the way
KC
he's
offense
fucking
out of the
ball.
huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Motion.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Give him 32 on the play.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the
That's
ultimate
lucky.
risk
That's
reward.
Mahomes. You
If you
can't
take the
do that
risk,
shit yourself.
can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Slam. Race don't trap.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Mahomes. On the screen, this is Coleman. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the kick by Butker is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, watch it, watch it. 6-6, pull it high.
Here's a quick throw.
Come on, that slipped slow as shit, man.
About 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Really?
A run for Nick Chubb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to
Damn it,
the 39.
man. Hey, him blocking. He's my
They're trying
fucking
to quick
tight
hit her
end.
inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And
They gonna block,
quickly
man.
in the backfield. Down he goes.
Look at that man sit.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Shit.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Mayfield now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Chubb.
Bam, roll.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. as we've done all year. We'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential. And a loose football. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Chubb. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Come on, say, don't do me like that, Madden. I love you, Madden. Don't do me like that.
At the 21-yard line.
Man, he about to either break a long run or throw a bomb or something. I already do it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely...
Woo! In the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The D rookie.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. The Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's taken in by Callaway. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And that's
I ain't want to throw that interception. I ain't want to fucking throw that interception.
10 seconds left.
He ain't open, I ain't throwing it. Fuck it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield.
Whoa! Let's go!
Touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And once again, the Browns are...
Baker, let's go!
Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. So we come upon halftime in the
Good way to close the half, fellas. Good way to close the half, fellas.
To Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
Oh, I need some blockers out there, y'all.
And down at the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that.
Shit,
because
75. I swear to God, y'all not blocking, man.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And he finds Seals Jones complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller
I thought you was going to squeeze through
sees the short
that.
yardage runs and goes to one of those.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Check. Run.
They give the Chubb out of the gun.
He's supposed to have that block right there. I was
He
gone.
only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed him down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mayfield now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They'll give it to Chubb. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time.
We want to do it right here, fellas.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal.
Oh, my
Will be
God.
intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Ferland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
How the... That was good, D.
Into the 3rd quarter and
I shouldn't have threw the
so
ball.
maybe a second half.
Why am I throwing the ball? Why am I throwing the ball? Why am I throwing the ball? Why am I throwing the ball?
Of running out the wrong door and running
At least
into
went up
your
7.
goal
What am I
instead of
doing?
running out onto the field.
I just lost the game.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories
I just lost the
about teams
fucking game.
actually doing that back in the good old days.
Fuck!
Call it a
I had no business throwing that ball right there.
there.
No fucking business.
When we see those runs to the
Run the ball, don't get it,
runs
kick
to
the field goal,
edge,
just
we
go up
think
7.
about
I
big
cannot do that shit against
In
him.
this case, it was a modest gain, but it
Ricky,
does
you dumb
open up
motherfucker.
possibilities here on 2nd down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Coleman. And he's going to have the 1st down.
I was right there on that shit, man. That's why I know I fucked up. I should have fucked up. But it's going. I'm gonna be all off now.
Under a
Fuck,
minute to
man.
go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. This is Coleman.
Shit.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9.
Hurt his ass.
Brought down 2nd and right at a yard.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Easy. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Spawn. No. Hey, 43. Check. Hey, yo, go. Safety's creeping. Okay.
Now here's Mahomes. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in.
And that's Mahomes. He gonna throw this shit 15 yards further. That's my. I shouldn't even play that. That's my fault.
61 yards. And the Chiefs.
That's not even skill, man. I just beat myself.
Point after, up and good. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL.
Fuck that money all the way.
Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner.
Oh, my God. What?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to KJ Wright. He was disrupting defensively. Big
I lost this game. I ain't
3rd
beating.
and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Regular. Point it right. Alert.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They run. Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Damn.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down. Mayfield now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first
Just
and
do
10.
a pick hot fucking perfect.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And for one of the few times here
block
today,
that
this
nigga.
run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time.
Damn it! Oh, there, you can't stretch that shit out.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Mayfield to throw it. Able to find Harris, complete. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends,
I'm not throwing the ball. I'm running and kicking the field goal. I'm not throwing the ball. Fuck that shit. I always throw picks down this motherfucker, man.
And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
At least we went down with a fight, man. At least we didn't get blown out.
And he'll take it back.
At least we didn't get blown out, man. We went down without a fight, man. Let's go, D. We got one more. We got one more in us, D. We got one more in us for the bowl. I know we got one more in us for the bowl.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they
hate that shit, just fucking spinning around and shit. Bum ass nigga.
They have to feel great about their opportunity.
That good for 22 and a first down. So quickly.
Come on, y'all contain this shit.
Line. Here's Coleman.
Look at this shit here, man.
Working across midfield inside.
Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna just give it to them like this, is y'all?
Yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs,
give him a touchdown. Might as well just give him a fucking touchdown.
Those are the guys they really value.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Check 9. Recon, 132 fight. Switch.
Coleman.
This shit's crazy,
And
dog.
brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Just let that man run all the way up the
And
field.
it's enough for a Chiefs first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Show, hey, 15. Check 43.
Coleman now. measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Slam, slam, slam. Yellow, yellow. 93's the mic. He don't know no better. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, 43. Check 13. Okay.
On second down, Williams. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Check 31. Check 31. I got him, man. I got him. I got him. He's mine. He's mine. He's mine. Check.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And able to haul it.
I was running with him. They made me move away from him. So when he threw it, they made me move. That's wild as shit. I was running right with him.
And that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is
This gay, dog. They just carried me on that drive, man. That last play, I was running with him, though.
As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2
Wow,
minutes.
feel like that. That's crazy. Just let him drive and walk around the field.
But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts him in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Shit, he's going to go out of
9
bounds.
yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey, 133.
Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There defensively was Matthias Farley to knock it away. A really nice knockdown. He gets so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man, because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
Here's Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here's Seibert for the Browns field goal. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime.
Wow!
Oh, he missed it. Oh, my goodness. No Super Bowl trip for them this year as they are going to lose this title game on a missed field goal. So, Charles, so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the Conference Championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ah!